The night has fallen. Welcome to the world of EduTales for Kids. Tonight, let's visit a lovely little garden to meet Minie and her adorable insect friends. One sunny morning, in a small, lovely garden, there was a tiny girl named Minie. Minie was only as tall as a leaf, but her heart was as big as a shining star. Minie lived in a small house made of tree branches and strawberry leaves. She loved sitting in the garden, watching the insects flutter around her. One day, while Minie was playing near the flowers, she met a beautiful butterfly with wings that shone like golden sunshine. The butterfly smiled and said, "Hello, Minie. I'm Sun Butterfly, and I can fly as high as the sun." Minie asked in surprise, "Sun Butterfly, why do your wings shine like that?" Sun Butterfly smiled and replied, "Every time I fly, the sunlight reflects off my wings, creating a beautiful glow." Minie was so fascinated by Sun Butterfly's story that she decided to be friends with her. From then on, they became the best of friends. Another day, while Minie was walking in the garden, she met a little spider weaving a web. The spider's threads were as white as snow, and she was very patient. "Hello, Minie. I'm Spider Patient," the spider said kindly. "I love weaving beautiful webs so everyone can see the beauty of patience." Minie looked at the spider's web and asked, "Why do you weave your web so slowly?" Spider Patient answered, "I believe that everything beautiful takes time. With patience, everything will be perfect." Minie thought Spider Patient's words were wise. "I want to learn patience like you," she said. One afternoon, while Minie was sitting under a tree, she saw an ant carrying a grain of wheat much larger than its body. "Hello, Minie. I'm Hardworking Ant," the ant said as it carried the wheat. "I always work hard to help my ant colony," Minie asked in wonder. "Ant, how can you carry such a heavy grain of wheat?" Hardworking Ant smiled and replied, "As long as I stay focused and have a goal, I can do anything." Minie admired Hardworking Ant's dedication. "I want to learn how to work like you," she said. Day by day, Minie made friends with many other insects in the garden. She met a dragonfly with green wings, a little caterpillar who loved to sing, and even a ladybug with red wings and black spots. Each insect had its own unique and adorable trait. Minie not only learned many fascinating things from them, but she also felt very happy to have such wonderful friends. One day, a sudden challenge appeared in the garden. A heavy rain began to fall, flooding everything. The tiny insects couldn't find shelter. Minie saw Sun Butterfly struggling to fly in the rain, her wings soaked and unable to fly. Minie quickly ran over and said, "Sun Butterfly, are you okay?" Sun Butterfly replied, "I can't fly in the rain. I'm afraid I'll get too wet and not be able to do anything." Minie thought for a moment and said, "We can find a way to help each other. I'll lead you to a dry place." Minie led Sun Butterfly to a large leaf nearby, where there was a spider's web made by Spider Patient. The web was perfect, like a little roof to protect them from the rain. "Thank you, Minie," Sun Butterfly said, feeling grateful. "I don't know what I would have done without you." Next, Minie helped Hardworking Ant find shelter. "We'll need a sturdy nest to protect the ants from the rain," Minie said. Thanks to Minie's help, the ants quickly built a large nest under a tree. where they could hide safely. Minnie felt very happy seeing that all her insect friends were safe from the heavy rain. She knew that together, they could overcome any challenge. When the rain passed, the sun started to shine again. Sun Butterfly joyfully flew up high, her wings glowing brightly in the sunlight. Spider Patient also returned to her web, weaving more threads to beautify the garden. Minie smiled at Spider and said, "Thank you so much." Hardworking Ant went back to carrying the grain of wheat, but this time, Minie decided to lend a hand. "Thank you, Minnie. You're really special," Hardworking Ant smiled. Minnie felt very happy knowing that she had helped her friends. She believed that friendship was the most important thing in life. That day, Minnie and her insect friends sat together on a patch of green grass, telling each other fun stories and laughing happily. The sun began to set, and the sky turned a beautiful shade of orange and yellow, like a painting. Minnie felt tired but very happy after a day full of joy. Minnie returned to her little house, where her strawberry leaf bed awaited her. She lay down, closing her eyes gently. "Good night, my friends," Minnie whispered. Her insect friends had also found their resting places. Minnie felt a peaceful sleep coming on. She smiled in her sleep, dreaming of more adventures with her dear friends.